What's up, Chiefs Kingdom? I'm Harrison Graham, and you're watching the Chiefs Report by Chat Sports. And we got a lot of stuff to get into, including the latest Chiefs news and rumors. And if you're watching this live, shout out Elizabeth Reed. She just sent in a $50 super chat. We'll get to that after this segment. All right, JuJu Smith-Schuster injury update. He is in the concussion protocol after, quite frankly, I don't like to call guys dirty players, but I would say it was a dirty hit. He was a defenseless receiver and took a shot to the head, and quite frankly, it was scary. The hit he took over the middle. Ridiculous that they picked up the flag, and they did it again on Marquez Valdes-Scantling as well. I thought those were garbage calls, but that did happen nonetheless. He entered the concussion protocol and did not return, and obviously something to monitor here for Sunday night against the Chargers, as JuJu's been your most consistent receiver this year. He's been putting up big numbers, 45 catches, 615 yards, just a couple of touchdowns, but in terms of being a reliable, heavy targeted guy, he's been really good in that regard. And quite frankly, with how concussions are now, it's pretty rare that you play the next week when you have one. It does happen sometimes. Sometimes guys clear the protocols, but NFL's taking head injuries very seriously now. So I'd be surprised if he played, especially with how vicious that hit was. Now, this dropped a little bit ago as well, as JuJu's mom tweeted this out, or put this out on social media. I won't read the full clip, or the full kind of message there, but she said that JuJu is A-OK. Now, I think, I don't think that's a medical update. I think that's more of a concerned mother seeing her son get absolutely blasted in a game. And, he's awake. He's probably going to be fine, but he's in the concussion protocol. He doesn't have, hopefully existential brain damage, I think, is more of what that is. This isn't a situation where he's in the hospital for days on end or something like that. We'll see how the protocols go this week. He'll have to pass all the tests and all that stuff, but like I said, I'd probably guess that he won't play on Sunday night. Show JuJu some love. Type 9 down in the comments. He's been really good this year. I've been pleased with how he has played. On pace for, an 1,200-yard season, and, certainly lost on pace statistics yesterday because he left early in the game, but fired up for how he's been playing. Show him some love. Hopefully we see him back on the field very, very soon. Luckily, Kadarius Toney was there to pick up some of the slack. He made several plays in JuJu and Mecole Hardman's absence. Remember, Hardman did not play in this game as well, as he's nursing an injury. He's kind of week to week right now. We'll see what his status is this week. But Toney was solid, man. 4 catches, 57 yards, and a touchdown. Also had 2 carries for 33 yards. He's a guy that you can line up in the backfield, bring on jet sweeps, get him touches in different ways. You see on the photo, both here on the stat graphic and on this photo here, that he kind of toe-tapped the sideline 1 foot to maintain his balance, because he almost drifted out of bounds on that wide-open kind of flare pass, but able to stay in. That was nice to see him find the end zone. For the first time in his career, by the way, he never did score a touchdown with the Giants. He looked good, man. An even more impressive play was Mahomes kind of threw a pump-and-go jump ball to him on the sideline, just man-to-man coverage, jump ball, hope your guy makes a play. He made it. He climbed the ladder and high-pointed the football. That was really impressive to set up the Chiefs inside the 5. So he looks like the full package, man. Coming out of Florida, he had the speed, the athleticism, the route running ability. It was between the ears. It's all about the mentals for him. There's some character concerns to be worried about, but if he can lock in, and I think the Chiefs, when they made this trade, they bet on their culture, like, hey, we're going to bring this guy in here with vets like Kelsey and Mahomes and even guys like JuJu who have been around, and we're going to bet that outweighs any negativity around this guy, and so far it certainly seems to be the case. I'm excited about him. Shout out to Established Titles for sponsoring today's Chiefs Report, and let's tell you a little bit about our sponsor. As Established Titles is a fun and novel way to preserve the natural woodlands of Scotland while helping global reforestation efforts. This project is based on a historic Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lairds or lords and ladies in English. Title packs give you at least 1 square foot of dedicated land with a unique plot number on a private estate in Eddleston, Scotland, and an official certificate with a crest. They plant a tree with every order and work with global charities like One Tree Planted and Trees for the Future to support those global reforestation efforts. You can officially add the title of Lord or Lady on your credit card, plane tickets, stadium profiles, etc. if you make a purchase here. First 200 people, by the way, can join our Chiefs Report Kingdom in Scotland, because I got my plot of land, and the first 200 people who use promo code CHAT can have their plot of land within walking distance of where mine is. We can start our own kingdom over there. Makes for an amazing last-minute gift. Established Titles already has their Black Friday sale going on with deals up to 80% off. We're going to throw you an extra 10% off when you use promo code CHAT. So go to establishedtitles.com/chat. Use promo code CHAT. This makes for a great like white elephant gift. I mean, imagine you're at a party and your gift falls to someone. You're like, yeah, you are now going to become a lord or lady and have a plot of land in Scotland. They're going to be like, what the hell is going on? And you're going to be kind of the storyteller of the night. A lot of fun. Promo code CHAT at establishedtitles.com/chat. All right, well, you know, I'm sure there's some OBJ fatigue on the channel. I've seen some comments saying I'm tired of you guys talking about it, but I mean, there's new information like every day now. So as long as he's out there and there's connections to the Chiefs, it's something we're going to discuss. The Chiefs are reportedly one of 5 teams that OBJ is interested in. These are the 5 teams right now. The Dallas Cowboys, who are 6-3, the New York Giants at 7-2, Bills at 6-3, 49ers at 5-4, and the Chiefs at 7-2, all reportedly in the mix to land Odell Beckham Jr. And, you know, I've kind of gone back and forth. I've been, you know, in favor of making this move for a while, but I've also acknowledged, okay, you got Kadarius Toney, you've got 6 legitimate rotation receivers, but JuJu's in the concussion protocol. Likely that's short term, but you never know. Mecole Hardman's a little banged up. Sky Moore has kind of been a non-factor. Justin Watson's a nice depth piece, but he's certainly not OBJ. I think the Chiefs have a real shot here because I think he would get legitimate playing time for this team. Now, would Dallas have a bigger role for him with no real threat outside of CeeDee Lamb? Perhaps. Would Buffalo kind of make a point to get him involved more often? They don't have the depth Kansas City does at receiver. Maybe. But I think the Chiefs gives him the best chance to win. I think he could be a game changer here. And win a title, hit free agency, go get some money next year. I think the Chiefs are right there with a real shot to land Odell Beckham Jr. Now, should the Chiefs sign him? What do you guys think? Type S for sign or P for pass. Let me know down in the comment section below if you guys think the Chiefs should go out and get Odell Beckham Jr. Now, before we get to our last story here, subscribe to the Chiefs Report if you love Chiefs Kingdom and if you're a fan of today's show. If this is your first time on the channel, we publish videos every single day, the latest Chiefs news, rumors. We didn't have a watch party this past Sunday, but we will be live next Sunday night for a Chiefs-Chargers watch party. Basically what that is we throw a live scoreboard up. I provide play-by-play stats and updates. It's a lot of fun. Join us for that, and join us for more coverage here throughout the season. All right, final story. Frank Clark set to return after missing the last 2 games with the 2-game suspension. And good timing, I'd say, right? You're 7-2, second half push coming up, and the defense is playing well. 5 sacks without Frank Clark against Jacksonville. Now, it's the Jags, but you add a veteran pass rusher to the mix who obviously has been underwhelming at times, up and down, but still a talented player. It can only help, right? Even if he's not a beast, like, get him in there in the rotation, whether he's a starter or a backup. I think that's a good thing. Chris Jones had a big game against Jacksonville. That was good to see. He's up to 7 sacks now. Frank Clark getting out there should help that situation as well. And, again, I mentioned it earlier. I'll mention it again. This is kind of the game to bury the Chargers and the AFC West. You win this game to get to 8-2. Chargers fall to 5-5. Raiders and Broncos even further back. This division's over. At that point, you can stop worrying about the division and focus on the AFC as a whole. Now, you lose the Chargers. It is in L.A. You're only a game up, so that keeps the Chargers still alive here. But you really got to focus here if you're Kansas City and put this division away, especially if Keenan Allen and Mike Williams are still banged up. They have not even been playing over the past couple of weeks. So predict the score. Chiefs, Chargers at SoFi Stadium. Who you got, and what do you think the final score is going to be? My early of the week prediction, I might change the score later on. I'll go like 31-20. I just don't see the Chargers keeping up if their big play weapons are out. We'll follow the injury reports throughout the week, obviously, and make a later prediction as well. But get your score predictions in when it comes to the Chiefs and the Chargers.